Yeah, check it out, man. It's your boy Akon, and right now you're logged on to Real Talk NY. Keep it locked, baby. The new album is called Stadium. You know, pretty much very high intensity dance records, B. It's all straight club. We're excited about this one, B.
Do you think R&B is heading to that direction now?
I think music is heading that direction. I think it's going definitely more Euro. I kind of saw it happening though, because naturally when music rolls, it always rolls like this in a circular motion. You know, house and techno been around forever. You know what I'm saying? It was just a matter of time before we got to it. You know, because before the hip hop, it was hardcore hip hop. Then you had the reggae. You know, then you had the West Coast. Then you had the South. You know what I'm saying? Then R&B started coming back slowly before this thing kind of curved up. So, you know, it's just a matter of just riding that wave.
Can you talk about the first single, Angels?
Yeah, the first single is called Angel. You know, it's off the Stadium album. This song pretty much was you know, the whole concept pretty much is just, it's just that feel-good music, man. But, you know, you kind of collaborated with, you know, genuine feelings about some person. It could be anybody, or whatever, or whoever you think is that angel to you. You know, when they walk into that room, they just light up the whole place. You know, they just got the whole place glowing. You know what I mean? So it's one of those kind of records. It's more so a record of appreciating the beauty that surrounds you.
Money, don't have no time. Nigga with time, don't have no money.
I'm gonna give you 1 minute. Oh, the Time Is Money track, that's featuring the Real Big Meech. But of course he won't be appearing in the videos or anything of that nature. I'm still working on it. You know, he's currently locked up now doing 20, actually 30, but he probably got like about 27 left. Yeah, he's been in there for a minute, since 2006, I think. Something like that. But, you know, it's winding down. So a couple programs that he'll be doing that probably help decrease some of his time, so he probably won't do the full. But, you know, that record is more just a school of young cats coming up, trying to hustle, trying to, you know, do their illegal activities. It's one of those records that kind of give you those options and understand what life is about and the game, period. You know, when you look at those, what life has to offer for you, but anybody that comes in life, they only really have two things to offer. It's either time or money. You know, if you got money, then you ain't got really too much time. And cats that got a lot of time really ain't got that much money. So it's like, how do you juggle yourself in between the two of those, especially when you're in a situation where you got, you know, you're successful. And when you're broke, you really know how to juggle. You're just trying to get money. But ultimately, it's just more of like a kind of small, you know, sizzled out message just for you to take with you and figure out how to deal with it according to the life you're living.
So how do you balance out like time and money in your life?
Well, me, I'm still trying to figure out how to get more time in my life. Like, I'm stuck. I ain't got enough time in the day, man, I swear. And it's the truest statement ever said, man, because it's only 24 hours in a day. And when you got so many activities and so many responsibilities, you got to make time for all of that. And now, honestly, my luxury is time. You know, the money is not an issue no more, but it's like time becomes the new money because you want so much of that time, so you try to, you know, facilitate that, but it's just almost impossible when you got so much going, man. Well, this album pretty much, you know, I kind of kept the collaboration really simple, you know, because I'm a collaborator myself. I'm always on everybody's records. I always find a way and find a gap somewhere to get on, you know what I'm saying? Because I just love music, so I can't stay away too long. But when I do my records, I always keep like the collaborations really simple, you know, calm, you know, not too many, because I want them to have the whole full Akon experience. But when I do the actual deluxe or the repackage, then I go ahead and just make it a movie. But I couldn't do this record without Ludacris. I had to add Ludo on them. Him been trying to get together for so long, trying to get the right record to bang out on. So I finally got the right record for him, and it's a fucking smash. Like, it's out of here. It's called Drop Down Low. And I also reached out to Rick Ross too. You know, I'm loving what he's doing so far and how he's been banging out, man. He's been hitting the streets so heavy. So I got the street anthem that's just so ridiculous, you know what I'm saying, called Give It To Him, that I had to reach out and grab him on as well too. So those like the only two, you know, features on them. Is only because I feel like I had to do it, you know. But there's a lot more coming, you know. And definitely when we do the deluxes and we do the repackages and stuff like that, I'll probably have more features on there, making more of a movie. Actually making a small movie, you know. And every album, I mean every video is going to connect to the next video. By the time we shoot all the videos, it's going to be a short film. And that's the whole concept of how I'm doing this joint. It's like The Fugitive, but it's got a whole bunch of twists and turns to it. It got a little love story to it. It got a little, you know, philanthropy side of it. Like, it's an amazing record.
So what keeps you motivated to make music even though you're financially settled for life?
What really keeps me motivated making music, it's the love for it, man. It's the passion. You know, even if I was doing this when I was broke, and I would have continued doing it. I'm like, this is just something I love to do. It started off as a hobby for me because I just love music and all in together. But honestly, if it wasn't no money being approached to me, I would be doing it anyway. You know, I just be listening to it without an audience. The only difference is with this now, I get to actually share my passion with, you know, a large audience, and that makes it more special because people now actually get to buy into you as a person. I think the turning point when it came from a hobby to a career was definitely when I got locked up, because now I had no choice, because that was the only thing that I can legitimately do, that I can make a lot of money doing it, enjoy what I'm doing, and it also can be a career without getting in trouble. That was the key. What can I do that I can make $1 gazillion without getting in trouble? And music was the answer. Overall, my thoughts on R&B, I think you know, Trey Songz is trying to keep it alive. I ain't gonna lie to you. That's my little man. He keeping it alive, man. You know, but definitely R&B, just like it is with hip hop, it's definitely growing into something new. You know, it's growing into something new. It's allowing itself to really branch out to become bigger than what it's known for doing. And I think it's gonna be around for a minute, man. As long as people come, you know, singing and creating incredible melodies, we're gonna be alright. You know, I think it's gonna be alright.
So what are some of the most amazing places you've been in the world, since you've been all over, right?
Oh man, the most amazing places, I would definitely say Malta. I love Malta, man. That place is just amazing. It's like a mixture of Paris, Rome, and the Middle East all in one country, and then surrounded by water. Like, it's crazy, man. Like, this place is just so beautiful. I really want to live there one day. And then you got a place like Ibiza, which is like the dance party capital of the world. You go there, dog, it's like you see 1 million Lady Gagas walking around. That's how crazy the atmosphere is. And the clubs don't close at 8 o'clock in the morning. I mean, it's stupid. Weekends, they don't close at all. They open and you just go. And you got places like, of course, Dubai, you know, like the epitome of what luxury is supposed to look like. And you find it in the Middle East, like the most amazing, the most expensive hotels, the most amazing food, the most richest people ever. Like, it's just crazy down there, man. Like, gone. And of course, you know, I've also loved, you know, Africa. Like, that's home team. That's hometown for me. I would also advise anyone that has never been, at least to take a trip. I mean, you gotta go, because the misconceptions definitely outweigh what's really there. Like, you gotta go just to experience it for yourself. And I promise you're gonna love it, man. You gotta go to Africa. My advice on being successful is just hard work, man. That's all. I mean, that's what it all boils down to. You got to be a hard worker. I mean, regardless of it, the records are really easy. You know, we can give you the records all day. That's the easy part. I got hits for days. I got artists, producers, writers, all online that will give it to you. I can give it to you. It doesn't even matter. I can hire someone else to give it to you. The hit records is the easy part to get. But once you get that record, you got to know how to sell it. And you got to be able to go out and work. Do whatever it takes to get this out to the audience. They have to know that it's there, and they have to know that it's available. And then you have to sell it once you get in front of them. So I think the work ethic is the key to success. You can't be lazy, and you got to want it bigger, and you got to want it more than the person standing next to you that's pushing you. You know, you got to really, really want it. And that's the only way it's going to work out. When it's all said and done, I think I want to be remembered for what I brought to the business. I like to be one of the guys that contribute to success. You know, that's why, if you notice, I always collaborated with brand new artists. I never really, till later on in my career, you know, collaborated with legends. You know, I always start off with brand new acts and help breaking them acts, because I know how it is in this business. You're only known for what you bring to the business, you know. So I just want to be known for that. I want to be known for helping other careers blossom into superstars.
Don't hide no money.